Hello and welcome back to Car Chat TV. I'm Oliver, and in today's episode I'm testing out the brand new Nissan Xtrail Ntrek. I have the other model with me right side by side, so we can do a little bit of a comparison to see what exactly are the changes. But the Ntrek is the new model that Nissan have brought out for families or people that want to be more adventurous. It's a little bit more rugged with some of the exterior features. You can get the all-wheel drive option as well, the E-Force, for those that want to go and do some serious off-roading. Anyway, enough waffle, let's get on with the episode. Okay, we've got them side by side. So we've got the Tekna trim level here and the Ntrek. Straight away, look, we've got that V-Motion grille. It's all black gloss elements down here, just adding to the ruggedness, the 4x4 effect. We've got 19-inch rims here. Let's go over to see what we've got on the front on the Tekna. So you've got a bit of chrome on the fascia, on the front bumper fascia there, and you've got a little bit of chrome down here. You've got these big rugged front bumpers. Look at that, a little bit underneath as well. And these have got 19-inch rims, different wheels. As you can see, those look fantastic. Love that. And these have got a much thicker tyre wall than that. So again, chrome down here on the Tekna, all black trim here on the Ntrek. A little bit of chrome, but we've got black roof rails, two-tone colour as well, two-tone paint, black roof. And then on here, white roof rails, panoramic roof around the back. And here we go, you can see bumpers have changed on this. I'm actually getting on my hands and knees for you guys here, so you can have a little look. Protective bumpers there on the Ntrek. It's so hard to say. Ntrek, there you go. And then obviously on the Tekna here, you can see the bumper there. So different. This one is a little bit more adventurous, they say, for the families that want a little bit more adventure. Loving the rims. We've got the black roof rails, black elements, black V-Motion grille. Doing a bit of a 360 for you guys. Let me know what you think of the Ntrek trim compared to the Tekna in the comments below. Let's jump in, see what it's like. These are 18-inch rims specific to the Ntrek, and it also has these gorgeous black wing mirrors as well, and on the front, the fog lamps. Okay, one incredible thing, probably you are going to love this if you have messy kids or messy people when you are off-roading. These are completely water resistant seats, and you think they look a bit cheap and tacky and nasty, but they're not at all. And one thing is incredible is that they will wash down any mud, any residue. I mean, I don't know where you go off-roading or what friends you have or what kind of dirty things you're going to get in here, but to know that this is completely water resistant free on all of your seats, I think is a great addition to the Xtrail Ntrek. What do you guys think? Is that a huge selling point for you, knowing that you've got water resistant seats that are going to clean and scrub down and hopefully look as good as they do now? One cool feature in the Xtrail Ntrek is, I think this isn't exclusive to the Ntrek, but you've got these bars that you can lift and shimmy the seats forward, which is always good to have a bench row that can move, slide forward and back. But you are going to need it because look at these 7 seats. All right, this is your entry point. As you can tell, I'm a bit out of breath already, and these are your 7 seats to jump in. Let's try and get in there. Okay, I managed to get into the 3rd row, the 7 seats at the back. So I've got a little cup holder there. I haven't got any, oh dear, I haven't got any vents or anything like air conditioning or temperature controls. And we went in the new Sorento the other day, and that did have some temperature controls and USB charging units in the 3rd row. Oh look, I've got a little tether. I've got a little tether thing to play with. Yeah, I'm really going to love that as a kid, aren't I? Anyway, look, come on, let's be honest with ourselves. It's quite tight. Probably not a place for adults in the back unless you have an older person that's shrunk over their years, or little kids. Other than that, very usable, 7 seats. By all means, if you love the car, it's a great option. But if you are buying a car just for the 7 seats, you'd probably be looking elsewhere. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Inside of the Xtrail Ntrek, I love that they've come up with a trim level that is just for families and people that want to go off-roading, want a bit more of a rugged car, and they've changed like the exterior elements. The only thing is, I thought you would only really offer it in E-Force, because if you want to go adventuring, why would you choose the 2-wheel drive option? So you can have the e-Power. This is Ntrek's only available in e-Power, which is 2-wheel drive, front wheel drive, and then E-Force, which is 4-wheel drive. So anyway, I'm glad I'm in the E-Force mode. It makes me feel a little bit more off-roadery, but super easy to operate and use. Steering's nice and light. I've been in an Xtrail before. It wasn't an Ntrek trim level, but same platform. I think this is a great car. Maybe perhaps over the Qashqai, because this is the top daddy. If you've got a family, maybe just one child, but you're thinking about it, you know, growing your family, Xtrail's mega. It really is. It's really good. It's not too, it doesn't feel too big, and you've got the 7 seats option. That's £1,000 more. So if you want to spec the 7-seat option, it's £1,000 more added to the price. This one, the Ntrek, what I have here, is £45,700, and I believe it can get 44.8 mpg, which isn't too bad, I guess. Would you expect more mpg? You'll have to let me know in the comments. Just a quick look in the boot space, guys, because I know everyone is always interested in boot space, right? If you've got a big family, 575 litres of boot space. I've knocked down the 7-seat 3rd row, so you can just see how much space you get there. A couple of little cubbies down here as well. Underneath here is where you can put some other compartments. But there you go, a little bit of a look around the back. You'll have to let me know. I know it's not class leading, but is that enough boot space for you? I've got to say, driving the Xtrail is really fun and easy to use. And you're in a big SUV 7-seater. And you know, I think I kind of like it over the Qashqai as an option. I've got a number of sport modes. The wheel that you use to get the, not sport modes, but drive modes, the wheel's a bit weird. It's like rotary, but it feels like I'm going to break it. It's a bit awkward. So I've got off-road setting. Obviously, it's the Ntrek. Then I've got snow setting, standard, eco, and sport. I'm just going to leave it in sport. Give it a bit of a blast. Don't ever hear the engine that much, to be honest with you. It's not a car that you go, oh, the engine's too noisy, I'm not going to buy it. It stays really nice and flat driving at these speeds. Obviously, if you go a little bit too spirited into a corner, you're going to start feeling a little bit of body roll. And here's my exit here as I'm in sport mode, turning in. Beautiful, beautiful. Just the balance of the car is great. So you can actually forget you are in an SUV in this car. I love the handling. I love how it's weighted. It's nice and light in eco, so you can maneuver and park when you need to. The cameras are great on this car. They're not quite as good as the new updated Qashqai. It's got the old software infotainment system, but really good driving, great handling, and really comfortable as well. Suspension's been an absolute breeze in this car. It's handled all the potholes. You do have an e-pedal option here with the e-Power, which is really good, which means it turns your accelerator, as soon as you lift it off, it's gonna harvest and regen back into that little battery you have, just helping you build up that EV bar there. You can see your electric charge, what you've got in your small little battery. And then if you want to, I mean, it's quite harsh, the e-pedal, so if you turn it off, and in towns you can then put the EV mode on, so when you've charged up enough battery you can put the EV mode on and just use electrification of the car, knowing that you're doing your bit for the environment and saving as much MPG as possible. A little bit of a look at the infotainment, guys. This is actually the old software now. They've got the new software in the Nissan Qashqai facelift 2024, but it's good that it's got Alexa as well. You can set that up with your Alexa devices at home. Definitely handy for some of those that need it. This is the wheel I was telling you about for off-road mode, eco, sport. It feels a bit weird. And then you've got hill descent on top there. to help you out. And then this is what it looks like when you do snow and eco and sport. All loads of buttons, separate climate controls, love that. This one's got a heated steering wheel as well. Guys, that has been my episode on the Nissan, I said that weird, Nissan Xtrail Ntrek. I've driven it off-road, as you can see. I'm actually in Woburn Safari Park. There's some trees in the background. I wanted to go on an adventure. Guys, let me know what you think of the Nissan Xtrail Ntrek. Is it a car that you would get? What other 4x4 7-seaters would you go for? I'd love to know what you guys think. Let me know what you think about the car in the comments. As always, throw me a like, get subbed, and I'll see you on the next one. If you've made it this far, thank you ever so much for watching. I've just popped up 2 more videos on your screen that you also may like. If you do watch one, let me know what you think.